Hi Leo, welcome to your July How They Feel Next Move and Love Messages, Love Tarot reading. So Leo, we're looking at the person on your mind when you're thinking of, no matter your circumstance or situation, and you just want to know, how do they feel about me? What could their next moves be, either in the connection or towards you, depending on what's going on here. What messages they have for me, along with actual love messages as well, which we do have a separate oracle deck for. Now we have the Whispers of Healing here. We're going to get your opening messages with this deck and then jump into your reading. And this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, and male or female general collective reading. All right, Leo, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. All right, I guess these two. So let's get your opening messages here. Get one more, see what's going on. All right, Leo, let's see. Leo, July, how they feel, next move. Love messages, actually love messages, yeah. Love tarot reading, so that's just definitely a mouthful. Okay, let's see. Unconditional love, 42, which is 6, is a very healing, balanced energy. Sleep, 32, which is 5, it's about change. Transform, which is 35, which is 8. 8's infinity, but 8's are also about travel, action, movement, putting in the work, communication. And we have learning, and we have 25, which is 7, which is a divinely guided spiritual energy, but it can be a little bit challenging. Leo, I kind of feel like here you do have a connection with somebody where there is unconditional love or an unconditional connection. But it does feel like here something is like kind of frozen in time, because we do have this sleep energy, which means it kind of feels like there's not much happening right now. And even though you may not see things happening, or you don't know what's going on, it looks like somebody here is learning a lot through this connection, from this connection, about this connection. And it also looks like here that things could transform. This could be a missed opportunity, or something along those lines, but we're gonna see. So I feel like this could be like maybe even a very long time since you've probably heard from this person, right? And maybe you're feeling like after all this time, either what did they feel or think back then? What do they feel or think now? Could something change? Will they be taking any moves? So let's just see. Let's just see what's going on here. So we have the Tarot de la Nuit Tarot. So do your reading with this deck. Then at the end for the love messages, we have the Masculine Madness by Bridget Rao of Divine Essentials. Now, I probably won't have a link for that, but if you want to look her up, I'll show you the deck at the end when I use it. Either go on Etsy, or you can Google her or whatever, but I don't really follow her much anymore, but if you like that deck, you can definitely look into it. But anyway, Leo. So let's see, how's this person feeling about you right now, Leo? How's this person feeling about you? We may get more energy as to like kind of what's going on. If not, then we're just going to look at how they're feeling, and you'll have to apply it to your situation. 5 of Swords. Strength. Well, they are Leo, so you're coming right up in their energy here, because we're mostly looking at the person. Tower. There's the big wake-up call. Knight of Wands. And Angel de la Nuit. No reversals yet. So I will mention the signs that I see, Leo, so they could be signs of chart, people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. You could disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. So this could be, it's your energy, or maybe this person is a Leo too, but we have Leo, Aries, Sag. So I feel like this person feels like whatever happened between you, that they sabotaged the connection in some way, shape, or form, even though they did feel the strong connection here with the strength card. And that also could be the energy of overcoming a lot of energies. taking the lead, being strong, courageous, and brave. It's also my energy for like strong soul contracts, past lives. Tower, looks like they had some sort of awakening, epiphany, aha moments, wake up call. This could be about change coming in, surprise. And the Knight of Wands is taking action, fiery, passionate go-getter. It's not always a player. Someone who's going after what they want, and they're very adamant and passionate about it. And the Tarot de la Nuit is only in this deck. But this angel here does heal the darkness and brings the, eliminates the dark and brings in the light and brings in massive healing and leads and guides you towards the light. So this person could have had to heal some things in their life, but they're in a much lighter energy. And this could be happening right now with the Tower. I do think it's taken some time, though. I mean, for some of you, it could be up to like 5 years. We do have a 5 here. And actually, the first card out was a 6, so that could be 5 to 6 years for some. So we do have Judgment in reverse. So this person has healed, forgive, released a lot of things, making some big decisions. Maybe they already made up their mind about you and the connection. Definitely, 8 of Pentacles reverse. You could have worked together in some way, shape, or form in the past. Probably don't anymore. They definitely didn't put in the work, or they felt like it wouldn't have worked at that time. So nothing moved forward with the Wheel reverse. It's kind of like that stuck energy that we felt. So let's keep going. How they're feeling about you. So obviously they did feel some sort of strong feelings or connection to you, right? Okay, so this could be the energy here now where they are strong, confident enough to possibly to come rushing in here. Very fiery, adamant, passionate, like I said. A big change could be happening right now. But they do feel like they sabotaged either by just, something they said or did, or not acknowledging the connection in any way, shape, or form, and maybe making you feel like it was unrequited love or something like that. So, the sabotage can be in many different forms, whether it was intentional, unintentional, or a little bit of both, Let's see. Justice, doing the right thing. They could also be divorced. King of Swords. These two cards for me can indicate divorce. Sword people can be divorced, widowed, been through some things, but that's also wanting to communicate, tell you some truths, doing the right thing. Again, justice for me is soul contracts, past lives. 6 of Pentacles. So they're feeling more balanced, but they also, however you thought they felt, however you felt and however you thought they felt and what the energies were between you were actually the same. Because the 6 of Pentacles for me is that equal give and take, balance, reciprocation energy. So if you're like, well, maybe they never really felt anything towards me, maybe it was all in my head, that would be a no. That, yeah, they did. They just didn't tell you. They just didn't let on, right? And they realized that that was the sabotaging factor in this whole connection back then, because it feels like for me a missed opportunity. 8 of Cups. Yeah, they definitely distanced themselves from you, the connection. They could have even moved, traveled, relocated. 6 of Wands, but now they're feeling more successful, confident as well, maybe wanting to come in with some sort of offer. Usual 6 of Wands, you see the offer on the wand, right? Libra, Gemini. Let's see what's on the bottom. You don't have any reversals yet. 5 of Pentacles. They could be feeling a little lonely, lackluster, Definitely they had struggled through some things. 9 of Wands. That's why things were up in the air and unbalanced, right? And they were definitely stuck and blocked here with the 8 of Swords. All right, so I do. So if you wonder, well, how did they feel? However you thought they felt about you, whatever the feeling you got, or you saw it in their eyes, or you saw it in their movements, the gestures, the reaction around you, and in your head you felt like, okay, I think they have feelings for me. That 6 of Pentacles says, yes, they did, right? Especially, we have unconditional love there. So there was some sort of love energy between you, even if they didn't let on to that. So let's see what their next moves are going to be towards you, Leo. What could their next moves be towards you, Leo? I'm not so much going to look into like who they are and what they do and all that, because it's not about that. It's just about the feelings and the moves and the messages. So I'm not really looking into that, all that other kind of energy. But let's see. Oh my God, that's way too many. So let's see what their next moves are going to be towards Leo. What do we need to know? 5 of Wands. 7 of Swords. Lovers reverse. Yeah, so you never made that love connection happen, right? It never happened. Knight of Pentacles. So it looks like they've been taking their time here. Temperance. Yeah, there is that soul connection. Temperance. Healing, patience, balance. Divine alignment. Alchemy brings soulmates together at just the right time. So they're feeling like it's the right time now, but I see them being very cautious with the Knight of Pentacles, very slow moving, because you never made that actual love connection happen in the past. 7 of Swords. Again, there was a lot of avoidance, running out of fear. The whole situation due to a lot of conflict. So they could have had a lot of conflict going on in their life, just a lot of inner conflict. They also realize that what if there's still some conflict, or if I come forward, what if it's a very conflicting energy, you know, between us and there's some conflict. So I think they're a little cautious and wary here. But I mean, temperance is about alignment, right? So they're kind of feeling like something has to happen or align here, but I'm very cautious about it, because you kind of see this Knight of Pentacles looking forward at this energy, and they look very concerned about it, right? So we have Gemini, Taurus, Sag. Let's see what's on the bottom. A little, yeah, there's a return. So they feel like it's time to return, right? But they're a little confused, illusion, how to do it, trying to figure things out. Again, Moon, a little fear of the unknown. Like, you know, Leo may not see this coming, and I don't know how they're going to take that, you know? So they could be a little worried about that, right? All right. So we got Sag, Taurus, Gemini. So let's see more about their next move. What else do we need to know about their next move? So being very cautious. Knight of Pentacles. Very slow-moving energy. So they're really taking their time. Well, let's see about their next move here. Again, another 5. So I definitely feel like this is about, like, I feel like it's years. But, you know, it could be different. It could be months. But I feel like it's been a long time. I mean, 6, 5. The Hangman, yeah. There's that limbo energy. They're trying to figure things out. But the Hangman doesn't stay hung up for too long. Usually gets up and takes action once they figure things out, right? 10 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. So if this person was in another situation that was very disappointing and heartbreaking for them as well, Devil reverse, but I think they're over that. Could have been a very toxic situation too. That could have been why it was a missed opportunity in the past. 9 of Wands. Yeah, so they're really, they've been through some struggles, but they're really struggling on how to come forward to you, Leo, to approach you. And like, how do I approach this missed opportunity? You could have actually told them how you felt, right? And that's why we have that energy of feeling a little rejected or unrequited on your part. I mean, we do have the Sleep and the Transform. The Tower can make that happen. Tower can be the transformation here. So it's kind of like they're a little hung up here and thinking, analyzing about longevity with the 10 of Pentacles. You know, they could be a little worried about, you know, once you've been through something bad, like, oh, I don't want to repeat that again in my life. So there could be worry about, you know, being disappointed or heartbroken again, you know. Not that you would do that, but some, you know, people have those things run through their head. Let's see what's on the bottom. 2 of Swords, so, you know, kind of indecisive, blocked. What do I do? So, you know, we're not seeing that offer yet with the Page of Pentacles reverse. But they are single. You know, I think they're in a better space now than they were before with the 9 of Cups. You know, That could be wish fulfillment, happiness, joy. So let's see. I mean, I'm not getting any big moves here. I feel like they do want to come forward, but they're being so cautious that they're not really getting anywhere about, you know, the whole situation. But I definitely feel like they're out of bad situations they had going on. But they're still struggling with, should I, could I, would I, and what would happen if I did. We got Pisces, Capricorn showing up here. All right, so they want to, Leo. They do. They just don't know how, when, where, or should, or what would happen. Anyway, let's see. Let's get some messages. Maybe something will change there, you know, with the messages. We'll see. We're going to get some messages, what they want to tell you with clarifiers before we get into the actual love messages with the masculine madness. And again, females can be masculine, so, you know, take it out, resonates. But if it does resonate so far, Leo, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly appreciated. So let's see what they want to tell you. Let's see. Okay, so we got the Emperor showed up here. So they could be in a really good spot right now. Like, I have better control of my life. I'm in a much more independent energy where I feel like I'm in a leadership. They could be in a leadership role in their life right now. It could be a business owner, entrepreneur, leader. I want to stand up, take the lead, come forward, and be that Emperor, Empress that you saw in me before. Right? So I definitely do want to do that. But you kind of see them looking back at hindsight of everything we talked about, right? What else? King of Wands reverse. I don't know how you feel, Leo. That's the Leo card. But you're in reverse, so they're like, I still don't know. I don't know how you still feel. If you would be open to this or not. Or now would I be rejected when I know I kind of rejected you in the past? So I haven't been really taking the lead, although this Emperor would take the lead and would over Trump the King of Wands reverse, because it is a major opposed to a minor. But let's keep going here. Yeah, I haven't taken the lead yet because of all that energy. Or came through with an offer, Page of Pentacles. Even if it was a drink, a coffee, let's just get together and talk about everything. You know, I want to come through with all that, but I just don't know how to do it. But we do have the Page of Swords, so they may be looking at your social media, and, you know, they may be wanting to tell you, look, I'm looking at your social media, seeing your statuses, seeing what you're up to, maybe wanting to reach out that way first to reconnect and just talk and see how things go. So they may be wanting to do that as well. There's a lot of things to talk about. That's definitely what I feel. 10 of Swords. Yeah, so I think they want you to know they've been through some endings in their lives, in their life, not their lives as well. Painful endings, conclusions, could be divorce, among other whatever. And that's why they've been hesitant to come forward too. There's just a lot of energies here, a lot of things that have happened, I feel, with them. Of course, some of this can be your energy, Leo, so I have to take it out, resonates. So we have Aries, Leo, Capricorn, Aquarius. Let's see, let's keep going here. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit lonely and lost right now. I'm not sure what to do to bring about change. 8 of Wands, but I haven't been doing anything or taking any action to do so when I want to. I'm just thinking and overthinking about this whole thing with the 4 of Swords. But I want to delve into this love with you that I knew was there from the start, that I let go. Because I did see you as an Empress. You know, and I know you see your value, your worth. You know, we could embrace this new beginning, and I know that, but I need to take action. I am single, I am free, independent, and I've made, you know, big decisions in my life. I released a lot of things, you know, and I've done a lot of healing. And I would like to restore balance, wish dream come true, healing, but I'm up in the air as how to do that with the 2 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Very stable, grounded, secure energy, and they may see you in that way as well. I see you as someone very secure and grounded. You know, you may have moved forward. I moved forward, you know, in our lives, but maybe we can move forward together now. But I'm a little nervous on how to do that with the Nine of Swords. I don't know if I'm going to be blocked, or if I have been blocked, or if this is going to be a challenge or not. I just don't know. Yeah, we never came together romantically, but the connection was still there. And I know this could be manifested if I just made that first move, right? Leo. So we have Capricorn energy here. I don't know, Leo. I mean, they have all intentions of wanting to do this, but I'm getting such a stuck energy around this. Okay. I mean, maybe, Leo, if you just reach us and said, hey, how are you? How you been? And just left it as that and see if they respond. If they don't, leave it. If they do, and just take it like that. Even though I feel like, yeah, I'm not making any moves. They have to make a move, but you know, it's totally up to you, Leo. But let's see what the, again, this is the, let's just see it. So if you want to look it up, The Masculine Madness by Bridget Rowe of Divine Essentials. All right. And also, Leo, everything you need to know is down below in the description box. Just under the title, you hit more. Let that drop down. At the end of that, hit more again to see the whole description box. I kind of hide it now. All the links you need, socials, everything, my other channels, all the info, everything is there. All right. Let's get you some love messages. I'm ready to open my heart. Intimacy. Oh my God. They're ready, but why are they doing it? They want you to know they're ready to do it. They're ready to do it. Under pressure. Sinking into the depths of sadness. So yeah, I do feel like in the past, they're like, yeah, I was under a lot of pressure in the past. I had a lot going on. It was a very sad time in my life back then. I want you to take care of my needs, nurturer. So they may see you as someone very nurturing, caring, and giving in that way, but also a very passionate way as well. So I'll just leave it at that. What else? I don't think ever been together with this person in any way, shape, or form, romantically as well. I have so much going on inside, I don't know what to do. Contemplating. Oh my God, Leo. Like every card coming out here is clarifying the whole reading. That is just crazy. Yeah, they're contemplating. I said that this whole reading. They're over-contemplating this whole situation. They don't, yeah, I don't know what to do. I have so much going inside, I don't know what to do. I can't let go. Grasping. Yeah, so even after all this time, Leo, they still can't let go of the connection to you. I mean, even though you've never been together and there was something there, whether you had a moment of making eye contact or a little bit of flirting or something just happened between you where you're like, oh my God, there's something here. But they chose not to acknowledge or embrace it, and they realized maybe I could have went about things differently and admitted to Leo I had some sort of feelings, but I can't pursue it right now because of this. I got to do this is what's going on. We can be friends, maybe sometime down the road. It could be more, but it can't be right now. Instead, they just totally decided to like disconnect and not admit anything, right? That's kind of what I feel here, Leo. I know I'm running out of time and patience. Yeah, so they know their kind of time is running out, and it's been a long time. They know it's been a long time as well. So Leo, I mean, I don't know what to say. All I see is, yes, there was romance there, love, and they want to make the moves. They just don't know what to do here. Just don't know what to do. Yeah, regrets. So they do have a lot of regrets. Yeah, I just talked about that. Wow. Okay, Leo, well, that's what I have for you. So it's up to you. If you just want to reach us, say, hey, how are you? How you been? It's been a long time. Just leave it at that. Or just, wait for them. You may wait forever. Or they may reach out. I mean, maybe next month things will change, but that's kind of what I see for now. And some of you may be thinking, well, if I knew what their energies were right now, maybe I would just make a little move and just see if that turns that into a big move from them. So that could be something as well. All right, Leo, that's what I have for you. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.